100 games, 10 games a day. Indie of the Year 2013 Top 100 sponsored by Desura on IndieDB. Vote for your favorites at IndieDB.com.
Gloria Victis is being developed by Black Eye Games and is currently in an alpha stage of development. Imagine that you land in a world 20 years after a chaotic and bloody event has swept across the entire continent in a wave of wars, crusades, and unexplained murders. You are a pivotal role in the middle of the conflict between the descendants of the world's first makers and your own people. You can take one of the sides, join a guild, family, or order, and in their name retake sacred grounds that other families are trying to claim. You can join with friends and follow the trail of missing artifacts surrounded by legend, or you can also delve into mysterious events, learn the history, and take possession of the wisdom and glory that they hold. Beware though, for every step will be watched by enemies who will lie in wait for a moment of weakness, and when the time is right, they shall take away what is dearest to you. The current IndieDB rating is 73 of 13,381. My opinion on this game is that it looks fantastic. The realistic weaponry and the fact that there are no hitboxes for this game is what really sets it apart from other MMOs. This game will primarily be driven off of player skill alone rather than where the hitboxes are determined by the computer. It has been a very long time since I've seen an MMO with this kind of potential, and I hope we can see this indie development all the way through to the fruition of the game.
Guns of Icarus Online is a steampunk-themed multiplayer first-person shooter, developed and published by Muse Games. It is a follow-up to the popular Guns of Icarus, released in late October 2012. Right now, the game is fully available through Steam and has a large following and active player base. Raising the stakes on team-based PvP combat with an emphasis on strategic competition and truly cooperative play, Guns of Icarus Online is the premier airship combat game that's all about teamwork, tactics, and fast-paced action. With a good ship and the right crew, you too can conquer the skies. The IndieDB community gave the game a rating of 8.8 out of 10. I remember the first time I took to the skies myself and ventured forth in search of glory and wonder. And I can tell you now, this game just has an incredibly awesome feel to it, and is very fun to play with friends, working together to keep the large ships both operational and fighting to destroy enemy airships. To anyone who hasn't tried this game, I would highly recommend that you do.
Minecraft is a sandbox construction game created by Mojang AB. It's a game about placing blocks to build anything that you can imagine. At night, monsters come out, so make sure to build a shelter before that happens. There's so much to do in Minecraft. This is a world where you can literally build anything that comes to your imagination. Are you bored of playing in survival mode? Boot up a creative world and let it all loose. Minecraft has an IndieDB rating of 9.4, and it's available to play on Windows, Mac, Linux, web, mobile, iPhone, iPad, Android, and the Xbox 360. If you enjoy building small dirt shanties or glorious towering castles, then Minecraft is a must-buy game for you. Minecraft is available for a small purchase of €19.95 or $27.53.
Outlast, a game developed by Red Barrels. It has been fully released for your gaming pleasure. In the remote mountains of Colorado, horrors wait inside Mount Massive Asylum, a long-abandoned home for the mentally ill, recently reopened by the research charity branch of the transnational Murkoff Corporation, has been operating in strict secrecy. Until now. Acting on a tip from an inside source, independent journalist Miles Upshur breaks into the facility, and what he discovers walks a terrifying line between science and religion, nature, and something else entirely. Once inside, his only hope of escape lies with the terrible truth at the heart of Mount Massive. The IndieDB community has given Outlast a 9.1 in their voting scale. Simply one of the, if not the, scariest game of 2013. You cannot fight off the horrors that lie within the asylum. You only can run, hide, or die. The Stanley Parable is a game developed by Cakebread, a game fully released for your twisted pleasure. The Stanley Parable is a simple game about storytelling. You will be told a story, and then you will be asked to make a choice. Except, the choice will not matter. No, sorry, my mistake. The choice matters a great deal. Or maybe, Is that the story doesn't matter? Wait, let me check my notes. Yes, it says right here, the Stanley Parable, a simple game about story that makes perfect sense. Surely, that's what it is. I hope. Oh, good God. I hope that's what the Stanley Parable is. Is it just something? I'm just so confused. What is this game? I don't understand. I just let me regather my thoughts. The Stanley Parable has been given a 10 out of 10 on the IndieDB scale. This game will take you on a trip, and then another trip, to get you lost, to put you on another trip. This game is truly one for the ages.
The Stomping Land is currently being developed by Governor Ostrich and is in an alpha state of development. The Stomping Land is a multiplayer survival game where you assume the role of a tribal hunter on an island teeming with dinosaurs. The hunter must eat and drink in order to survive, but he must be wary of predators that threaten his life and primary food source. To overcome this, the hunter must use resources that he gathers to upgrade his weapons, build campsites, and set traps to bring down his prey. Successful hunters tame dinosaurs, using them as mounts, while unsuccessful hunters meet their death. Dinosaurs, however, are not the only threat on the island. Other hunters are there too. Some are friendly and will want to form a tribe with you, while others are hostile and will try to kill you for what you have. Or worse, destroy your campsite and steal your totem heads. Totem heads are a means by which a tribe will tame a dinosaur. The more totem heads added to your tribe's totem, the easier it is to tame larger and more terrifying dinosaurs. The current IndieDB rating for this has been set for 133 of 13,380, and my current opinion of this game is that it looks phenomenal. I can't tell you how awesome this game looks. You guys just have to go and check it out. No longer are we being afraid of zombie hordes, now we have to worry about T-Rexes plowing its way through the trees towards you. And the trap system and village system seems to be a very interesting take on player interaction.
A Very Organized Thief is a single-player arcade game where you are a thief. A very organized thief. You must find all the items on your list and then escape the house. It's designed to be neither easy or hard, and slightly different every time you play. This game is made by Redefinition Games, and is available to play on Windows, Mac, and web-based gaming sites such as Congregate.com. A Very Organized Thief was released in November of 2013 and has an 8.9 IndieDB rating. Be a thief for 4 minutes, grab the stuff on your list, and get out without being seen by the owner. You can hide in closets and sneak out after he arrives home, or if you're really good, you can escape before he even reaches the driveway.
Vector Thrust is a fast-paced, cel-shading action arcade flight simulator, offering an extensive variety of game modes to choose from, with quick, action-oriented instant play or the opportunity to experience an immersive story-based campaign. Vector Thrust offers something for everybody, appealing to both players wanting to get straight into the sky and those who want to experience something deeper. While the game is still in alpha build, the player has full power over the game in order to tweak, edit or mod every aspect of the game. They're even currently running a competition on their IndieDB page to design a plane to be added into the game. The game currently has an IndieDB community rating of 9.3, which is very impressive. For an alpha, this has so much to offer and is absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to see how the game turns out and to see what the community will create in the way of mods and new aircraft for the game. A game like this where the devs encourage modding from the beginning doesn't come around often, and I truly believe that this action will lead to its massive success.
Chronicles of a Dark Lord, Episode 1, Tides of Fate. This is brought to you by Kickstarter Studios, and it releases on August 30th, 2012. It has a 7.4 IndieDB rating. Enter a world of shadowy intrigue where stained past collides with the present in an explosive confrontation that will define one young man's dark destiny, as he attempts to thwart the machinations of a true evil beyond all imagination. Immerse yourself into a dark and complex world of intrigue with over 15 hours of gameplay, enhanced retro graphics melded with HD quality background animations, which offer a more unique graphical styling presented with a dark atmosphere. A side-view active-time battle system reminiscent of the classic 16-bit RPGs, optional quests, and bonus dungeons. We also have critically acclaimed soundtracks from independent artists such as Kevin MacLeod, Chris Hearn, Zero Project, and Sketchy Logic. Also featuring the track Day to Fall, written and performed by Mariola Thompson. Decisions you and your party make will affect later events and even whether townspeople live or die by your hand, and much, much more. Dengen Chronicles TCG. This is produced by Mingatar and is set to release on June 30th of 2013. It has a 7.7 IndieDB rating. Dengen Chronicles is the most engaging online customizable card game in the manga universe. The innovative additions of strategy and role-playing aspects makes the gameplay original and intense. Dengen Chronicles is the first game ever that mixes trading card game and RPG elements for manga lovers. 4 manga families are in a war: ninja, fantasy, robot, and school. Pick a side, create your deck of super customizable warriors, and start the spectacular fights.